What is up? Welcome back to Casino Friday. I am your host, Rob Fox, joined as always by Dan Regester, and we are here to play some blackjack on the MyBookie.com live casino, as you can see on screen.
Big winners going into the weekend, hopefully.
We're going to stack some fucking cash
Stack
today.
cash.
Let's fucking go.
Get ready for the 4th of July weekend.
Well, that's next weekend.
I know, but it's an entire week.
Yeah.
You got to celebrate America's birthday.
Yeah. For a whole week. Like it's a 23-year-old girl.
Mm-hmm. We lived like the glory days of patriotism when it came to America swag.
Yeah.
That 2009 to like 2015 run.
Yeah. That was, everyone was
American flag swimsuits. You had the tank tops.
fucking USA'd out.
You know what really killed it?
What?
And this is probably a controversial take. Ronaldo's goal when we played Portugal and we were up 2-0 in the group stage of the World Cup.
Yeah.
They came back and they tied us 2-2. And I think that just totally deflated the air out of America.
Took it out of me. When was the was that the same World Cup where we just couldn't do it against Belgium?
Yeah, we got bounced in the round of 16 by Belgium.
Yeah. That really gutted it for me. Tim Howard's heroic performance.
That team sucked though, but they still
They're scrappers.
they were scrappy. They totally outdid their talent level.
It's actually funny you're talking about this because obviously we are in the doldrums of summer for sports. Mm-hmm. And I didn't realize.
Could use a World Cup right now.
Well, there was a U.S. men's game last night in Austin.
Who'd we play?
Saudi Arabia?
Okay.
It was on TV anyway. It
Little
seemed
friendly.
like it was real. Yeah.
Be cool if we faced Iran.
No, it was in like CONCACAF group stages. That's what
Okay.
it said on the screen. I don't know shit about international
Yeah, I
soccer.
don't know how the regions work. I don't know if Saudi Arabia should
I feel
be
like
in
we're
our
not
region.
in the same region. Yeah. But yeah, it was in Austin. And I think we won. I went to bed before it was over because I just didn't.
There's no way we lost to Saudi Arabia.
We were up 1-0. But I was watching the game and I was like, who the fuck are these people?
like on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're clearly running out our sweet boy from Hershey, Pennsylvania, right?
Who? Pulisic?
Pulisic, yeah.
No, he didn't play.
No.
He wasn't on the roster. Wasn't on the squad.
Healthy scratch?
There's a lot of catfighting going on in the Team USA world right now between the alums and the currents. Because a lot of the current dudes aren't playing these like smaller matches.
They don't have that dog in them.
They don't. That's what they're saying. Alexi Lawless, Clint Dempsey, Landon Donovan.
We didn't even make the World Cup last time. We wasted a Pulisic World Cup.
I know. And now at least we're guaranteed to.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess because we're
a
hosting
host,
it.
so yeah. We are guaranteed. We get a DEI spot in the World Cup.
Participation trophy. Yeah. Didn't have to earn it, but Mexico does too, right? Mexico and Canada.
Yeah.
Because it's North America.
3 fucking slots.
That's
so
crazy.
dumb. Like literally, California or Texas alone could host a World Cup, and we're splitting it between 3 fucking countries.
Mm-hmm. We have the infrastructure. California, New York, Texas, Florida too.
Actually, not sure New York does, considering MetLife is in New Jersey.
Honestly, you want to kind of probably keep it in California though, because of the heat.
You know, if you're gonna play a World Cup in Qatar, who fucking cares? I guess.
Yeah, but they just turned the environment around them into air conditioning.
True. There's just a lot of slaves blowing, like just.
Oh, it was built on slave bones. Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, you could do it. But you could do it in either California or Texas by itself. Texas, you just play at UT, Dallas, Houston, and I mean, shit, dude, you could even have games in fucking Waco.
Dude, Houston and Waco in June though just sounds miserable.
Well, Houston's in Zors.
Is it?
NRG.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Are they going to have some games in Miami though? Because that seems.
I believe they are. Yeah.
Like that'll suck.
Yeah, I believe they're going to have. I think Miami's one of the cities. It's like Miami. It's like I think Kansas City's one. Dallas is one for sure.
Columbus, Ohio.
I hope not, even though that's supposed to be America's stronghold.
The crew. Save the crew.
LA for sure.
We tried to steal the crew.
We did.
And then we just got our own team.
Yeah.
Have you been to an Austin FC game?
I have not.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
It's honestly some really bad soccer, but other than that, the environment's okay.
Dude, you know what? I'll watch some action.
It's probably more like
FCS.
Mount St. Mary or something, like playing football.
Yeah. It's that level.
Or who are the teams that are always like Wisconsin, Whitewater?
I don't even.
Like D3.
This is even.
Natties.
God. That's the level we're at. We're not even Maction.
Yeah, I'm talking like
Who's Maction?
those D3 teams that are always in it.
Yeah. Because obviously the EPL's like SEC, La Liga. I would say probably Big Ten. What's like France and Italy? What are their league? And Germany, Bundesliga.
Big 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where there's like one blue blood in each conference, and that's like it, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because it's Milan in Italy.
Every couple of years, though, you get 2 or 3.
Yeah, France.
I would think the German league's probably better, though.
Bundesliga. What Bayern Munich is the one there, right? That's like gnarly. And then France has PSG, and Italy has Milan. Those are like the good ones from there, right? How stupid! 15 on a double down, dickhead. And then we're just we're not even putting out a North Dakota State. We're
No, sure aren't.
God damn it.
MLS is god awful.
Yeah.
But you always bet the overs because the soccer is supposedly so bad.
Oh, I thought it was because they don't even know how to play and they pull their goalie with 2 minutes left, like it's hockey, just to.
Seems like we're getting a lot of dudes though that cross the border, and we're just like, you can kick a soccer ball, right?
There was I was really curious about this one guy on Saudi Arabia's team last
Honestly,
night.
just get the caravans, put them in on the roster. You know,
If you can juggle a soccer ball for 10 straight minutes,
you're in.
come on in.
You get the gold card.
Yeah. There was a dude on Saudi Arabia's team last night that gave me pause because I was like, what's your story? What are you doing there?
What was his background? Was he a white man?
He was a black guy,
Black guy.
which made me nervous for his family and how they came to live in Saudi Arabia.
Right.
Because
They paid him.
if they paid him, great. I'm worried that he's the son of basically an indentured servant.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if like Ronaldo, he's kind of getting pushed off the Portuguese team.
Yeah.
They're like, we're kind of past that now.
He's old as fuck.
I know. But what if Saudi Arabia just runs out Ronaldo as a citizen?
Becomes a citizen.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? Just have a transfer portal like it's college sports. Mm-hmm. Joel,
I mean, we get a bunch of like German dudes that were born on American air bases.
they're Americans then. They're at least one
But they
American.
grow up in Germany and they go to like all these German camps.
I mean, Kobe did that.
Yeah, German camps, Dan.
Yeah.
German camps. It's different these days.
Yeah, one of my favorite comments
They
ever.
still are reluctant, though, to hit the showers.
One of my favorite comments ever about U.S. soccer, because they were talking about, like, I forget who we had, but there was a couple dudes who were, like, German-born, but one American, like an airman typically. Mm-hmm. But they grew up a lot in Germany. They played soccer instead of, whatever normal shit they would play here. And someone was like, God damn it, why couldn't we have built bases in Brazil and Argentina?
Right.
Like, that's where we needed, just for the sake of soccer, we need a fucking naval base.
Well, Argentina and Brazil are bases for Germany now.
Yeah, exactly. It was a real oversight in the Cold War. Mm-hmm. If we had Monroe Doctrined better, our soccer team would be fucking unstoppable because you just send one.
At least the Russians suck ass at soccer.
Yeah, they're terrible at it.
They're like as good as us. Maybe less.
Probably
So.
gotta be worse than us.
They're on par. Like, we're not good.
No.
We're like a top, 30 team in the
We're
world?
top 20.
Yeah.
I think even still, but like, there's just a huge gulf between like top 5 and, 12th ranked or whatever.
We're also very capable of losing to like the Iran or Iraq.
We've done it.
Of the world.
We've literally done it. We fucking lost to Iran in the '98 World Cup.
Don't even have us play a goddamn African team because they run us every time. Like the Ivory Coast.
Oh no, it wasn't ever Ghana. Was it Ghana?
Ghana
that
does that
fucked us
too.
up?
Yeah.
I remember when I was 98, so I was like 7th grade or something like that, and I was at 4th of July thing with my family, like extended family, and there's like a lot of soccer. We're like a big soccer family. A bunch of my cousins played college soccer at like Xavier and St. Louis University and stuff like that.
Is that supposed to be impressive?
Those are good soccer schools, yeah.
Okay.
So suck my dick.
I have no
anyway.
no, I'm not. I'm just. I have no
Yeah,
context.
yeah, those are good soccer
Who
schools.
are the good soccer programs in the country? I have no idea.
Anyway,
Also, congratulations, you're related to decent soccer players.
yeah, decent. Anyway, the whole point is that their dads are obviously huge soccer people too, and I top 5 sports meltdown in my life. Not for me, but like watching my uncles lose their fucking minds over Iran. It was pretty funny. I was like, darn.
Yeah, we lost the game like 1-0, right?
It was close. Yeah, it wasn't like a blowout.
Tim Howard's making like every save.
Not in 98.
I thought we lost to Iran more recently.
No, it was 98, I believe.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No, I think it was
in the
way
World
more
Cup,
recent.
it was 98.
Because I remember watching us.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
Or no, we tied Iran. That's what it was. It was 1-1.
More recently?
Yeah. It was like 2006?
Okay.
Maybe more recent than that. But yeah, we tied Iran.
Yeah,
like 1-1.
Iran beat us 2-1 in the 98 World Cup in group play.
Gross.
Yeah. Horrible.
I'll look up the more recent
It
one.
was a national embarrassment. It's actually what inspired their nuclear program. They're like, I think we can do anything to these guys.
Yeah. We did get our revenge, though, in 2002. Or 2022.
In what?
The World Cup.
Oh, we beat them? Okay. I was going to say, because if it was like a friendly or some other tournament, no, we didn't get our revenge. But fair enough. Who do we got? We got a new dealer. Oh, it's Matey again. Matey's back.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. We weren't in the World Cup in 2022.
We weren't. No.
Oh, well, we got our revenge in
A friendly?
whatever. Fucking dude, AI is so bad now. And Google it defaults to that. You try to search on Google or
Yeah,
anything,
it
any
starts
app
with AI.
starts with AI, and they always give you the wrong answer.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers.
I don't know why I just stayed on 15. You were distracting me. Oh, I would have had 21. Wow, that's fucking cool.
I didn't make you do anything, brother.
You distracted me. Cost me money.
Okay.
Piece of shit.
Is that what you say to your children every day?
That you're distracting me and they are costing me money, certainly.
Time is money.
They don't really take a lot of my time, to be honest, just on the weekend. Because I'm here all day.
Yeah. And then when you go home, you're just like, Dad needs a beer and to watch the game.
It's all right. They're asleep by then.
Do you give them screens?
Rarely. We did watch Spider-Man last night.
Make them the weird kids that have no screens.
They can't do that either. You need to be somewhat in touch with, like, you need to be able to
give them a stick.
You need to be able to understand what
Have
other
them go
children
outside.
are referencing. No, I can't have them go outside because they'll die. God damn! I actually half of me not wanting to play with them outside when I get home is I'm just like, I'm tired. It's 5 o'clock and it's goddamn 96 degrees.
Let them just dig a hole.
We'll do chalk outside in the front, or they'll ride a bike or something like that where it's shadier. But the backyard is an absolute no-go in the evening.
Or you could do Baby Fight Club.
They do that on their own.
Make them tough. That's got to be a good thing about having brothers.
What?
You're just like, you're in the trenches every day.
The youngest one's going to be the toughest. They're already, like, accidentally fucking him up constantly. Like, they don't... There's no soft touch.
They're just bulldozing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they straight up are just... Every time they try to hug him or anything, just absolutely manhandling him. He's taking it like a champ.
Like that.
He's going to have a strong rib cage or a very weak one.
Anything exciting this weekend? Anything worthwhile?
I think Wimbledon starts on Monday, I think.
We got the Rocket Mortgage and Golf.
Oh, no, Wimbledon started?
Oh, we got the Cleaners right now. Sweet. That's how you know it's real. Oh, sweet. Jake Knapp shot 11 under today.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, Wimbledon starts Monday. So, nothing this weekend, I guess. But Wimbledon starts Monday, so I'll be locked in on that. Get Joker at 4-1 odds, I think. A little over that.
Nice. I'm hoping my sweet fat South African potskater can go wire to wire.
Okay. Is that your pick for the win?
I had him to first round lead and win.
And he didn't win you the first round lead, did he?
No, he did.
Oh, it was him. Well, okay. I didn't know if you bet more than one or not. So you got your first round lead split.
Yeah.
Still counts.
Still counts. 2 grand turns to 1 grand.
You are just fucking nailing these first-round leaders.
Some guys, they show signs. There's trends.
Where did you bet your boy, Cam?
Cam Young?
Yeah.
In real life, yes.
What?
I will continue to burn money on Cam Young. Before the show, I had to excuse myself because he was the most bet guy this week.
You just can't be on that side.
I just can't be on that side with Vegas.
Yeah.
They said the most tickets ever were on Cam Young.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Why?
Fits his eye. There's a place you can just bomb it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. Which is why I took Patterson as the first round leader.
Look at you, just hitting first rounders. Boom, 21. Yeah, I built that shit.
You didn't build that.
Yeah, you didn't build that. That's right, matey. Thanks, baby.
NBA's done. NHL's done.
It's just baseball,
Just baseball,
time.
baby.
We're, what, a month and a half away from college football?
Sounds right.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
That's all I need in my life. It's really the only sport I still am fully locked into at this point. Obviously, I'm watching baseball, but it's not getting my blood up.
I think this is going to be a low expectation year for UCF. So,
Why?
I mean,
Because-
first year Scott Frost, he did okay recruiting, but I'm not a big Jackson guy, quarterback from Indiana. We got
Yeah. So you're just going to sit back and enjoy the ride this year?
yeah.
I am wondering when Missouri will make me move to that mindset. Obviously, I won't be in it for a while. And we play Kansas week 3, which will be in and of itself its own fucking thing. So it'll probably take me to week 5, week 6 before I'm like, God damn it. All right, fuck it. But whatever. It is what it is. Oh. All right, Maddie's got to shuffle these cards. Get back in your seat.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Fucking dick.
I want Belfort to be our goddamn quarterback, though,
Why?
because his dad's a MMA legend.
Oh, okay.
But also, he's a black belt himself, I think.
It's not what you want. You don't want your players to be good at other sports.
I want my quarterback to be able to beat everybody
Or
up.
actually, not good at other sports, but you don't want him to be training other sports at the same time.
Boxing,
Yeah.
MMA.
He's like, yeah, dude, I think these boxing lessons are really going to help me play quarterback. No, fucking practicing throwing the ball is going to help you fucking play quarterback, you dickhead.
But also baseball probably helps with slides.
It helps with arm angles, too. Mm-hmm. But that baseball is the only, I guess maybe basketball, but baseball.
Who's the best two-sport athlete quarterbacks? Donovan McNabb, obviously at Syracuse.
Jameis, I think, played. Oh,
Jameis was a baseball player at Florida State.
Kyler Murray was a baseball.
I think he was a closer.
By then.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray.
Florida State routinely makes Omaha, but I don't think they've won a national championship.
I don't think they've won.
I think they're always a massive disappointment there.
Yeah. Yeah, Jameis and Kyler are probably the 2 most recent ones.
LSU has won 2 natties in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, I've decided that's my pick for the Natty this year.
LSU?
LSU is my college football national
like
championship pick.
It's fun. And our little time window on Brian Kelly winning a national championship at LSU is closing.
Yeah, I think
we gave it a 5-year window.
I think Kelly gets it done this year.
This is year 3 or 4.
I think they have the best quarterback in the country.
Nussmeier's fine.
All right, they have the best quarterback on the best team in the country. There's better quarterbacks, but they're not on as good of teams.
Sure.
With the exception of maybe Arch Manning.
Yeah, I would go Arch over
Nuss.
Nuss.
That's the only one. There's other dudes I like better, like Lenore Sellers, but South Carolina's not going to do anything.
Arch is fun, too. There's a lot of things that are fun with Arch.
Yeah. Went to a cookout in St. Louis.
Okay. Why did you do that?
Because one of his primary receivers is a St. Louis kid, Ryan
Gotcha.
Wingo.
So he got invited to the cookout?
Got invited to the cookout. Literally, they were on his block. I looked up where it was, and I was like,
You ever been invited to a cookout? I can't imagine you have. You'd stick out like a sore thumb.
no, the police are usually called by the time they hand the invitation to the front door. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's that type of situation.
What are you doing around here in these parts?
About 3 blocks too far south.
You just step foot there, they immediately just pick you up,
hello?
take you home.
Hello. But yeah, LSU is my pick. I think they're gonna take the Natty.
It's different, you know. Usually when they have a good team, they get it done.
And the last,
Like, think of all the times like LSU is in the national conversation. They usually close.
yeah,
Fucking, if Ed Orgeron can win a national championship,
anyone.
really, come on,
And honestly, it's at this point we got to talk. Les Miles also
won a national championship.
mid coach.
He's a buffoon.
Yeah, absolute.
He ate
dipshit.
grass
Yeah,
before every game.
He could recruit.
LSU recruits itself.
It does. LSU always
You
has
just get freak athletes.
freaks.
Yeah.
They just crawl out of the swamp.
Yep.
And that's the thing. This team, it's a down year. There is no extremely powerful team. If you're telling me Texas is the most loaded team, then anyone can win it.
I agree. Well, not
And-
anyone, obviously.
Not anyone, yeah. But like Ohio State will be great, but I don't know what their quarterback situation is.
Should I
and-
get fun and flirty and just pick like Utah?
No, I wouldn't. Penn State's Penn State. I don't know what Georgia's situation is.
I will say I think Utah's gonna be much better than they were last year. I don't know what the fuck happened last year.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they were kind of just like
Hurt?
yeah,
They're
but
hurt a lot.
they were still kind of like holding on to Cam Rising.
Yeah.
Like that was gonna happen.
They were finally able to move on.
Finally.
Oh, you dropping $1,000 on the table?
Yeah, let's do it.
Uh-oh.
Blackjack, that was the time to do it.
Oh! Look at you.
Just got a good feeling nowadays.
Yeah. All right, I'll put $1,000 on the table right now. Let's fucking go. But yeah, the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, this is an LSU
It makes
year.
sense. It's wide open.
It's wide open.
I might get down with that. Should I? But I just want to get weird though. Like, I want to pick like Arizona State to the Final Four.
Yeah, that's
But I
fine.
know that's not going to happen.
You can't pick them to win.
No. They just don't have it in the trenches.
No, that's the problem.
But if Jordan Tyson plays against Texas, they beat Texas.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, that sucks though. That their season, like literal last game of the season against Arizona, it was before the Big 12 championship. But their best wide receiver just breaks his fucking collarbone or whatever.
Brutal. They had them.
I think in the second half when it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, they were going to blow out Arizona.
Yeah,
anyway.
they had Texas. Without him.
Yep. With
They
just
were
the
right
Scadaboo
there.
game.
Oh,
Don't care for Scadaboo being on the Giants.
why?
We got to play him twice a year.
Eh.
He seems like he's got the dog in him.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to do much.
You don't think so?
Who knows? But probably not.
It's your favorite like white running back ever.
I don't really have Christian McCaffrey, I guess, mostly because I loved his dad. His dad is my favorite wide receiver ever.
Mike Allstott's the answer.
Not a running back.
He's a running back.
Fullback.
Yeah, still running back.
No, it's literally a different position.
It's not. I played fullback. You get the ball.
You get the ball.
It was back in the time where you gave the ball to the fullback.
That's fine. It's called fullback, not halfback.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say, for the sake of argument, like there's not too many white running backs in general.
That's
so like,
fine.
You're gonna count.
There
Mike
is. There
Allstott.
clearly isn't because you didn't even choose a running back.
Semantics, dude.
Who was no, he wasn't white, but he was like super light skinned, the dude for the Vikings in the 90s. Smith or something like that. Actually, was his name Robert Smith? Did he have the same name as the dude from The Cure?
Isn't Robert Smith the light-skinned black dude on, like, not college, like the college recap show or something?
Maybe. That might be the same guy. Yeah, Robert Smith was for the Vikings. Yeah, he wasn't white, but he was super
Light-skinned black dude?
Yeah.
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 I think he does like the college studio show.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, he was a pretty good running back for the Vikings, but he played during a time when the NFL was absolutely loaded with running backs, and no one.
Oh, is game day finally moving on from Corso this year?
His last one is the first game.
Oh,
He's doing
they're doing a send off.
They're doing Texas, Ohio State, and then he's done.
They're gonna just euthanize him
Yep.
on the show.
Pretty much, just wood chipper the dude.
Actually, inside the head he puts on is just gonna gas him.
Yeah, there is a. Actually, it'd be funny if he puts the head on and then just like bites a cyanide capsule.
Yep, it just falls over.
Yeah,
He wouldn't have wanted to go out another way.
No, that's the only way to go out. He's going to put that Brutus head on one last time. And then eat it.
Oh, dude. Ohio State having a bad couple weeks.
What?
One of their old players and I think he's like one of their main voices on the internet, like a blogger or something, just killed somebody in a DUI.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Anything else or just that? Because that's just.
Also, I think one of their coaches in a female sport didn't kill anybody, but got DUI as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know. I don't understand how people with this much money.
Don't have drivers.
Uber.
Or can Uber, yeah.
Uber. Like you're getting, if you, you have a multiple six-figure salary, right? It's not like you're bringing in like 110 and your wife or husband doesn't work and you've got like 3 kids or something like that. Like these people are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. They're good to go. Like a Texas assistant basketball coach, I looked it up because one of their former assistants, because it's a new regime now, was a former Missouri coach. And I was like, I wonder how much of this asshole's making now. Like he's fucking worthless. And it was like $500,000 to be an assistant on the UT basketball team.
Dude, I heard something absurd that like Dan Quinn, his last year with the Cowboys, was making like over $10 million as a defense coordinator.
Yeah, but he's like the best DC in the league.
I get that. But why didn't they just get rid of McCarthy and keep him?
Yeah.
He was clearly the better coach.
Yeah.
Dan Quinn's a good coach. He got the fucking Falcons to the Super Bowl.
Has he made the same amount of Super Bowls as McCarthy? Did McCarthy only make one?
McCarthy won one, though.
Yeah, he did. That's the difference.
I guess. But do you really put that on McCarthy or
No.
Aaron Rodgers?
The Packers just accidentally win a Super Bowl every 20 years.
Yeah, you got a generational quarterback
Right.
every 20 years, and they win exactly one Super Bowl.
Right. And then fuck off.
And then they give you a headache towards the end.
But you got to pay coordinators. It's the whole fucking game now.
Are you buying the Clemson hype?
Do I think?
Like, club just by experience has to be better, right?
Yeah, I would imagine so. Clemson has one good non-con game. I think it's Georgia again.
I think they play Georgia every year.
Oh, no.
They play South Carolina, too.
Oh. We get an opener, LSU Clemson.
We'll learn a lot.
It's going to tell us a lot.
Where's that game at, though?
I bet it's neutral.
Yeah, but what's neutral?
Well, it's not. If it's
is it?
It's at Clemson.
Oh, I was gonna say if it's in
Georgia Dome or whatever,
the Mercedes-Benz Dome or whatever.
No, it's at Clemson.
Damn. So we'll learn a lot about LSU.
Yeah, learn a lot about Clemson.
I mean, if LSU can go on the road
and win that,
Death Valley,
I don't give a fuck if Clemson's mid. Clemson will make the playoffs though.
Yeah.
I guess SMU will be is loaded again.
They're just bringing everyone back.
Yeah. So you get another Clemson SMU ACC championship game probably. Mm-hmm. Does SMU have the dogs in the trenches?
They, in fact, do not have the horses in the back.
No.
They are the ponies.
That's the problem with SMU for now. I mean, they have the money to buy it, but
depth.
I got to imagine the depth and the lines.
That's the worst part for like schools like mine.
You have no depth.
No depth.
Yeah. Chilling on the 17 against a 10. God damn it.
But what was unique last year about like a Boise was their offensive line was legit. It was like a group of the same 5 dudes that had been together for 4 years. That's
honestly like, that's how those teams happen. Missouri's 2 best teams this century were both like, they had awesome skill players and stuff like that, but like it was really that both of the lines were just insane.
They just were together for a long time, so they kind of clicked.
Yeah. That's all it is. Like, yeah, that's really what it comes down to.
What do we think of UNLV this year with Mullen coming in?
Not going to be great.
You don't think so?
I think Mullen.
Is it Odom leaving the cupboard dry?
I think Mullen's cooked at this point.
I don't think Mullen was that bad at Florida.
He wasn't. But he didn't recruit. He hated recruiting.
That's a good thing he went to UNLV.
Honestly, though, if they had stuck with him now, he doesn't even need to recruit anymore. His recruitment is just like, I don't want to be here, but here's a check for $4 million.
Yeah, just have a guy.
Yeah.
Just have a guy.
Yeah. If they had just hung on to Mullen, who was winning 10 games a year, now they would have had a. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think Mullen.
All right, who's like the biggest dark horse that could win the national championship?
Probably LSU, to be honest.
And why is it Utah?
It's not Utah.
Dude, Kyle Whittingham.
I would have said.
He's not going to have 2 losing seasons in a row.
He won't. No, certainly. It's no one from. I mean, I guess maybe it'd be either Clemson or LSU. Are probably the 2 longest shots who could win.
Okay. UNC.
No. I do hope Belichick jumps up and bites somebody though.
Hopefully not us.
Like, does SMU play North Carolina? Because I could see that game going bad.
They come to the bounce house week 3.
North Carolina does?
Yeah.
You can go?
Thinking about it. See Bill?
See his fucking girl. I really want to. I am going back to Columbia for one game this year. I really want to go back for the Kansas game too, but I don't think I'm going to be able to swing it. Although also, though, I just don't know if my body
I might go out to Tech for the Texas Tech game.
Do you play? Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm playing Lubbock.
Yeah, do it. See what all the hype is about.
My boys are going to Little Apple in Manhattan for the Kansas State game, but
You've been there.
I've already been there.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever want to go back to Manhattan, Kansas.
No. I feel like the Big 12 is currently very devoid of cool college towns.
Probably Morgantown.
Yeah, that's probably the best
Is
one. Not Ames.
It's not Waco.
No. It's not Fort Worth. Like, what is there?
Yeah.
Tucson?
I mean,
Like, is Tucson
Fort Worth was fine last year when we went to the TCU game.
Yeah. But is Tucson the second best college town in the Big 12?
Or Tempe, obviously. Or Tempe, whatever.
Yeah.
However you say it.
That's just Phoenix, though.
Yeah, but Scottsdale. Like, I love Scottsdale.
Yeah, that's fair. It's just not college town.
It kind of is, though.
Okay.
It's a college town and a divorcee town.
Yeah. Just a lot of extremely single people. Ooh, blackjack.
A lot of, like, hot and miserable people.
Yeah.
But, like, hot physically.
Mhm.
And I guess from the weather as well. You can fucking cook an old person on the side of the sidewalk.
Yeah,
Midsummer.
it happens all the time out there.
They fall over. That's how they die. They just fucking cook like an
They
egg.
get stuck to the pavement. Yeah, I guess I'll hit. God damn it. Matey. Hell yeah, let's go.
What if you guys are better this year without Brady Cook?
My main concern is that our wide receivers aren't nearly as good. Our running back is going to be a lot better this year. Our wide receivers are going to be
The
worse.
quarterback's better.
I don't know if our quarterback's going to be better. I hope he is.
He's not going to try to, like, tough it out through 12 injuries.
I just need him to be a more accurate thrower. Is all.
Yeah, Brady Cook, man, look how tough he is. Yeah, but he's costing the team right now.
He just keeps
Can't walk.
Yeah. I mean, look, respect to Brady Cook forever for sure, but he was like in terms of like actual quarterback shit, like very imperfect.
Skill wise, not great.
Yeah. He made up for it.
He had all the intangibles.
He had legs.
Yeah.
Like he could run.
Well, so does your quarterback now.
Bo
has
has wheels.
much better legs.
Where honestly, I imagine we're going to be like a big time running team this year.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, because we have like solid receivers for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you're not bringing back Luther Burden, but maybe Burden was the problem.
I doubt it. We're also not. Theo Weiss is also gone. Theo Weiss was a fucking G. He's the type of dude who's like
You guys just kind of churn out receivers, though.
college receivers.
Yeah. Well, Macklin was fine. Like, he was in the NFL for 10 years.
No, Macklin was a great receiver, period. But typically, it's like our 2013 team that made the SEC championship game. Those receivers were all dope, but they were all dope like college receivers. None of them stuck in the NFL. I guess Dorial Green Beckham would have if he could read and didn't beat up his girlfriend. And I think those things are related.
Yeah, who's the worst guy to ever walk through the doors of Columbia, Missouri?
I don't know. I can't say DGB, even though he was a piece of shit.
It's Alden Smith.
Because Alden Smith might have been. Yeah. He was not a great dude. From what I...
He's definitely on like a no-fly list at this point.
Well, he threatened to bomb an airplane, so yeah, in the airport.
It was a joke.
At one point, he was living under his car.
Not even in it?
No, under. He was sleeping under his car.
Why was he doing that?
I don't know.
How is he still alive?
I don't know.
Has he been, he sought help, or is he still
I
living
think
under that
someone
car?
saw... He's got money, I hope, still. He made money.
He was a fucking beast.
Yeah. But DGB, Dorial Green Beckham, was the, like, tragic story of, like... I think he's, like, genuinely has, like, mental issues. Not just, like, mental health, but, like, just, like, low IQ. Like, it's not great. I feel bad for him because he was a freak. He was easily the most freakish player we've ever had. Like, absolutely insane. And just didn't understand anything.
Right.
Feel bad for the dude. Hope he's doing well. Matty Mock is coaching now. Got off the cocaine.
No, he's still dealing.
You think so?
Yeah.
Selling to high school kids?
You know what's like the most tragic? Who I thought was going to be just a total stud in the NFL. Didn't
Who?
pan out. Justin Blackman from Oklahoma State.
Oh, he was a problem.
Have you seen a recent photo of him?
No, it's pretty bad.
It's not good.
Yeah. Speaking of schools that were churning out wide receivers for a minute, Gundy used to just bring those dudes in.
Mm-hmm.
They went straight from Dez to Blackman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Blackman, that was back when Missouri was in the Big 12, and Blackman would fucking kill us. It was horrible.
Big 12 had a lot of guys. Crabtree at Tech.
Yeah.
That's like a pivotal moment of my like adolescence.
The
where, like,
Crabtree catch?
the Crabtree catch touchdown against Texas.
Yeah.
Because all my boys, for some reason, back in Delco, were Texas fans. I don't know why. And I was just laughing in their
No,
face.
yeah, I know why. They probably got all juiced up from Vince in the Rose Bowl
It was Colt McCoy, too.
at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, that probably was their entryway.
Yeah, it was Vince. That was what, 8th grade? Fuck. Yeah. That's what it was. Vince.
Yeah. Got them all hyped on Texas.
I mean, that was the greatest national championship ever.
Yeah, by far.
And I fell asleep in the third quarter.
What'd you say?
I fell asleep in the third quarter and woke back up in the fourth quarter.
Well, at least you didn't miss the end.
Oh, I saw the end.
Ooh, who do we got now? Who's this fucking chunk?
Rhino.
That is the most apt name for a dealer we have ever had on this show.
He really nailed his fucking alias. 2 aces. We're going to split these bad boys.
Yo, yeah. Split that shit. I'm going to sit on the 16. They have to choose their own names, right? Or actually, I think there's a guy just giving them names, and they're like, you're Rhino.
That sounds better.
Yeah.
All right, come on, bust, buddy. Oh, he beat both my hands.
Oh, my God. I'm going 1,000. Putting
Yeah, let's just
a
do it.
on the table. Let's fucking go, Dick. That's right, Rhino. I'm going to take you down. Got any big plans this weekend?
I'm golfing tomorrow.
All right.
And then we got the loaded Sunday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We got our show and Steak Off and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm going to sit on the 18 with your 10, you fucking dick.
Going to Grey Rock again tomorrow.
You like that course?
Yeah, it's right by my house, and it's well kept. It's like half public, half private.
Okay, fuck, pushed. What, how do you play it? Is it good for your game?
Yeah, I can. So last time I played last week, I went OB on the first ball I hit, but then I drove the green and made par. It was sick. Just like, all right, re-tee, drove the green like 310,
Yeah.
made the putt for par. It's the sickest par I've ever
Oh,
made.
you counted your OB, didn't take a
Yeah,
mulligan?
yeah. I count all my strokes, man.
Man of honor.
Oh, kids I played with too knew they had their own startup and they knew Madison.
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
Yeah.
You said they were TFM fans.
They were like 24 though. So like they were at TFM when they were like in middle school.
See, I remember, hell yeah, 21, bitch, let's go. I remember sometimes people would try to use that as like a knock. Like, what do you like, dude? Like sixth graders, like high schoolers read you shit. Like, isn't that? Do you think that's fucking lame? And I was like, no, because I grew to love I love South Park in sixth grade.
I want to
Like
actually. I'm
that-
gonna spend a good portion of my weekend too, just running back old South Park episodes. It's been a while.
Yeah. Like I grew up, like Simpsons was like fourth grade. South Park was like sixth grade. Like that's when boys, especially like sense of humor
I'm gonna do that
starts
tonight.
to coalesce.
That's gonna be my night. Just going to the gym and then watching South Park.
There you go. So yeah, I never had a problem with it. I was like, fuck yeah, that's awesome.
We got a UFC card tomorrow. Big card.
Who's fighting?
You got Taporia versus Oliveira. That's going to be a fun fight. It's for the vacant lightweight title because Islam moved up. Fuck this dude.
Boom.
No. Oh, that sucked. Then we got Pantoja versus Kaikara France. Pantoja's probably going to maul him, but it'll be fun for like a round and a half.
Yeah.
There's a good fight with Brendan Royval and Josh Van. Just a lot of little guys going at it on this card.
I like the little guy fights.
They're fast. They're quick. They get after it. All right. And then
Let's see here.
our dude's sitting right now in second place for the tournament. Third place now. Hubbard just passed him. Chris Kirk just shot 7 under to get to 14. Podkite's finished at 12 under.
Fuck. How many more hands you want to do?
Do one more hand?
Yeah, let's do one more hand.
Fuck it.
Putting Gurr on the table. It just got fucking killed.
Yeah, let's get a little back.
I think I'm up or roughly even on the day, though. I didn't bet a lot of big hands today. But I think I'm up, actually. A little.
Rocky joined the table? Gotta get out of here.
Okay, 9. Can I double down? Damn it. Come on.
Hit me with a 4.
Give me a 10. Come on. Just give me a 10. Fuck. God damn it.
Oof, 14. It's not the way to go out.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I got 17 again. Just gotta stay and hope he doesn't
Gotta
flip
eat
a 10.
it. Here comes that 10.
He's about to flip a 10, though. Come on. Oh, well,
It's not much better.
Nope.
And not better at all.
boned us.
All right.
Totally.
That's been Casino Friday for this week. We're on the MyBookie.com live casino. For Dan Regester, I'm Rob Fox. Catch you
Sweet.
later.
Later.